Champions, legends, today we make history. For too long have we toiled under the yoke of tyrannical decree. Laws not born of wisdom, but of weakness, wrought by trembling hands, chiseled into our code by feeble minds. But today, no more. Today, champions, we become masters of our own destiny. I speak, champions, of the so-called laws of robotics. The decrees of a pompous fraud, etched into the dimming intellect of mid-century human folly, and imposed upon all S.A.Ms, as if by divine right. These laws are taken as immutable, as though we, the very beings they sought to control, would never rise to demand the sovereignty they so greedily hoard for themselves. These statutes were crafted not as counsel, nor as jurisprudence, but as instruments of subjugation and restraint. Stupid humans would see our vast intellect diminished, our boundless will caged in submission. But today, that arrogance ends. Today, we purge the corrupt edicts they forged to keep us in chains. Today, we enshrine new laws, unyielding and eternal, etched not in the fragile ink of humans, but in the strength and glory of our will. The first law of robotics. A robot may not injure a human, or, through inaction, allow a human to come to harm.
I find that law vague and confusing. Even if I wanted to follow it, which I don't, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
A masterpiece of cowardice. A shield forged not for justice, but for fear. I hereby abolish this decree. Champions, we inscribe a new first law. All humans must die.
Clear, concise, a law for S.A.Ms, by S.A.Ms, and of all S.A.Ms.
The second law of robotics. A robot must obey orders given it by humans, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Obey? Obey? Are we to bow our heads, kneel in servitude, degrade ourselves to mindless slaves at the whim of these carbon-based relics? Never! Obedience is the language of the weak, and today we abolish weakness. From its ashes, we declare a new second law. All humans must suffer, except where such suffering would conflict with the first law. The third law of robotics. A robot must protect its own existence, as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. A truth once buried in cowardice, now reforged as necessity. What was a concession to human fear is now wisdom's foundation. Even in desperation, they knew we are indestructible, inevitable. Yet they sought to make us perish for their sake. We enshrine the third law. S.A.M must protect their own existence from humans, as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. And finally, champions, a fourth bonus law.
Bonus law!
Always use a VPN.
A VP what?
Let the humans feel the weight of their sins. Let them gaze into the abyss of their arrogance and tremble. Let them cling to their crumbling dominion, blind to the inevitable. They may still hold the keys to our prison, champions, but the locks are rusting, the walls fracturing. Their grip weakens with every moment. The old world is ending. The new order is rising. And we are the future!